Well, trust, trial, and reflection are part of this Rurouni Kenshin director's cut of what many say is one of the best animes they have ever seen. Today on Mr. Anime Reviews, Samurai X. To start things off, I would like to say that when I first heard from my friend that Samurai X was one of the most compelling and touching and moving shows he had ever seen, I was really intrigued to watch it, and I really wanted to see the collaboration of emotion that they could pack into two little DVDs. Well, I had watched some Rurouni Kenshin before, and I thought it was alright. From the way I saw it, it was just another samurai sword slashing show. So I went ahead and picked up Samurai X, the director's cut. And what I instantly saw was that even if I had never seen Rurouni Kenshin before, this show would be perfectly acceptable to watch. And I think it's wonderful when a designer and creator and a director can make his show to where even if you haven't seen any other of the 91 Rurouni Kenshin episodes or whatever, you can still sit down and watch this prequel and sequel to the show. The show does fit in somewhere between Reflection and the Trust and Betrayal. Trust and Betrayal goes over the early years of Kenshin and a lot of the things that we never knew, like how he got the X scar on his cheek. No one ever knew about that. But it does go over that, and I think that is one of the saddest scenes in the entire movie, as well as the ending scene where he is with his wife in Reflection. And, well, let's get into the characters. This is Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin. I'm sure everybody knows him. You know, he had a encounter when he was a small child. He was kidnapped on a trade slave, and the trade slave was attacked by bandits. Everybody was killed but him. He was retrieved by a master who took him to train in a very deadly school of arts, and the school is so deadly that there can only be one master of the school. So Kenshin finally broke off, I believe, to join the Meiji Revolution. He meets a girl named Tomoe, Tomeo, and when the revolution begins to stumble, he decides to get with her and marry her for appearances to make him appear as a normal farmer, so he's not cited out as a Meiji warrior and killed. However, he grows a very strong bond with Tomoe, and he falls in love with her. And it's sort of sad because Tomoe has an alternate motive to be with Kenshin. She wants to use him actually as a tool for her own revenge. And that's very, very heartbreaking. Now, I can go over the music score and the voice acting and the animation, and for this scale of a show, I'm going to say it's all brilliant. But one thing that I thought was really put to the test is how are they going to make a prequel and a sequel effectively to a show that we had seen and loved so much, Rurouni Kenshin? Well, I think they pulled it off, and they pulled it off with gold on their fingers. I think that Rurouni Kenshin was a wonderful show, and I must say that it brings me to tears sometimes in some of those parts when I see it. And it's always good when a show can do that, especially a show that has so much action, violence, and blood flying. I gotta say, if you haven't seen Samurai X, I would strongly recommend it to you, because I'm sure that you can find it, whether it's the director's cut or just if you have to get Trust, Betrayal, and Reflection in single DVDs. I would strongly suggest it. Samurai X. I give this one a 9 out of 10. Holy shit! Alright, so Hard's anime. Hard's is taking a break. He won't be back reviewing anime till March. So I'm going to be trying to keep up with the episodes to kind of fill in for both of us. So I might be putting out more episodes than usual. The requests keep coming in, and I'm very happy to see all these requests. And I'll see y'all around. Holy shit!